baby. We are back and better than ever. Talking about this Lions 52, a 50 burger, 52-21 victory over the Chicago Bears. Nothing is better, nothing is sweeter than seeing what took place this past Sunday on September 14th. We recorded this the day after on September 15th, and we have a lot to talk about. We got a fun episode. It's a lot more fun than last week's. But before we get into all that, let's introduce the Blue Kool-Aid crew that is here. I'm Big Z. Let's get to the rest. We got UJ.
Hello, Lions fans.
And Run Dog.
Yo.
And of course, our producer Kid J is off to the side as well. He might be chiming in every once in a while. All right. So, instant reaction. I'll throw it over to you, Run Dog, first. Just what's your instant reaction to this performance by the Lions, especially after last week?
It felt right. Like, this was what I imagined in my head. A little more, like, this is like what I expect of this team.
It's like one of your predictions.
I will say, in a way, I'm slightly disappointed in the defense for giving up so many points, but, just it was a all-around freaking awesome game. So much good play from all around every part of the game. Special teams.
I made your prediction on the prediction episode, or Dog. I said 70-3. That was you didn't send one in, so I made the prediction for you as your prediction. So I was actually thinking like, oh, maybe I can get it, but
I didn't send one in. I uploaded it. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, that's about right. Z. Wait, what did you say? 70-3.
70-3. That was my prediction of your prediction.
I think I did 34-3. Now I feel embarrassed.
All right.
I'm ashamed of myself, I think.
I am ashamed. UJ, your reaction.
Yeah, great overall performance by the offense. Amon-Ra was simply a monster. I think him and Goff are like mind melded together. So they're like Avatar, or that the things are plugged into the course or whatever. They're just so on the same page. It's incredible. It's an amazing thing to watch. And Amon-Ra got the game ball at the end of the game, and had to shout out for Jared too when he got the game ball, because you talk about in the NFL, any team sport really, a lot of times your career is made by, like, if you're a receiver, by who's throwing you the ball, right? How many great receivers maybe could have had unbelievable careers except they didn't play with good quarterbacks? Or think about it. And and Amon-Ra is just and Goff are just so together, man. It's just unbelievable. And Goff looked good. It's just an overall great performance. There's so many people I'd like to mention, but keep it short here. Just a all around good game by the whole team.
I agree. The first kickoff of the game went out of bounds. After that, I knew that this was going to be the Lions' day before they even took the field.
That was a highlight on special teams right there.
It's just so funny. When the Bears play like this, especially when it's the Lions doing it to the Bears, it's just hilarious. And so I really enjoy stopping the Bears down, kicking the puppy or whatever they try to
kick him while he's down.
Yeah,
but either way, awesome. Just completely humming. I don't know where that was in week one. It's a much better opponent, clearly, the Packers, than the Bears.
Well, the theory is about the preseason playing. The guys aren't playing in the preseason. And I think one of the players, I can't remember who, mentioned that they didn't get any time in the preseason, snaps against like real opponent in a game situation. Campbell thinks they get that all in practice, going against the ones from another team.
Yeah.
But I think he might be rethinking this after. They came out flat last year too in the first game, and in this game they're very flat. The first game.
Did we?
Yeah. And then
we beat the Rams.
Was that the first game last year? I was thinking of
yeah. We won in overtime.
It was Tampa. Right. We lost to.
I was thinking the Tampa game for some reason sticks in my mind with that.
And then the first game against the Chiefs that we beat in Kansas City, although that was kind of a sloppy game.
That was our coming out party, though.
Well, for whatever it was, they were sleepy in that first game, and they weren't. I don't know.
I think it was just the fine details of just executing everything in such a hostile environment Like, because like you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna see leave the nose tackle untouched up the middle on a run play at the goal line or backed up to your goal line again. Like, I think just being assignment sound is worth so much. Like, that's a huge difference maker because you got the talent. Like, if you make them beat you physically, like, you're gonna win a lot more often. And I think that game, like last week, would have looked dramatically different if we were just assignment sound. The Packers were fired up and they got talent, so I'm not, whatever. But like, I still think maybe we win. I think we win that game if we just don't blow assignments so frequently. And that was the offense. They just weren't quite tuned up yet. And they're probably still not fully. I don't think this was by any means some like peaking game. I think we took advantage of just dramatic superiority as much as anything in the pass game, especially because they did block us up the middle a bit more than I would have liked to see. Like, the running backs did end up getting a decent amount of yardage, but they had to work for it.
They did, but definitely later as the game went on, they were just getting gaping holes around. Jahmyr Gibbs, 12 carries, 94 yards. Montgomery just always looks good against the Bears.
He does.
It's like his personal vendetta against them.
Man.
All the time.
I mean, the touchdowns just went around to everybody in this game. Gibbs and Monty each had a rush.
So many.
Jared Goff,
Incredible.
5 touchdown passes. He looked great. He only had one bad throw in this game. We had Jamo wide open, threw him short.
Yep.
And then he also had him open deep, overthrew him. But besides that, a perfect game.
What do you mean?
And he ended up hitting Jamo for a deep one anyway.
He threw in like 10 yards short.
Wide
open, Jamo.
10 yards.
He's a problem.
Short?
He's an absolute problem.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, you have to have 2 people on him when he goes deep because.
He's really fast.
And
that ain't necessarily enough.
Below.
And like the safety has to start backpedaling. Like, well, he's still got like a 5-yard, 10-yard cushion. Like,
like before the snap
crazy.
It snapped. Start running the other way.
Yeah, just start running to the end.
Hey,
I missed the one he threw short.
Way short, like 10 yards short. Wide open,
like
Jamo.
I don't know, like something on his hand or some sticky.
The ball just didn't come out right.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was weird. It was unusual.
But
I call it the Arch Manning throw. I don't know if you watch Arch Manning.
Oh yes, he has looked
pretty
terrible.
bad.
He's looked terrible.
But
oh boy, but I have a theory about this game.
This game. A theory.
Well, this game, and it was won probably 4 or 5 years ago. I believe Dan Campbell is playing 4D chess with the rest of the league, and they're playing checkers. Okay, you've heard that saying before. However, here's my theory on this. I think that Ben Johnson is really kind of a moron. Not a smart guy. So what happened was Campbell is a football genius. Okay, so what he does is he hires Ben Johnson, good-looking kid, young. He looks smart. Doesn't mean he is smart. So he grooms him for 4 or 5 years, and then makes him look like a genius to everybody, right? even though in the he didn't win any of those games for us. It was all Campbell doing it all, and so then he makes him look so good. Everyone wants this guy so bad. So the Bears pony up. They hire him away from Detroit in their own division, and now he goes there and he's a moron, and it's coming out now. And then, so now for the next few years, we don't have to worry about the Bears because they got a moron for a head coach.
Maybe that's why he told him, like, just don't talk too much, Ben. Act like you're the quiet type.
Right. So what do you think of that theory? I mean, I don't know. I think it's sound.
I think that's the most
sure. We'll roll
ridiculous
with
it.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Honestly, though,
he has a long way to go, though.
I thought it made sense.
Another one I heard was that he's just a mole, and this is the greatest counter intel operation. Like Dan Campbell's taking it beyond the organization. It's war, right? And so he's sent an agent to another division. but I think honestly, it was kind of telling in Ben Johnson's after game press thing. He talked. The guys were asking him, like, "Oh, do you think it was okay if that Dan went for it on 4th and goal at the end there?" He just was like,
were they running up the score?
What do you?
Yeah.
He's like, what do you think what do you want him to do? Like, he did what he's supposed to do there.
Yeah,
That's what they
did what he does.
But then he said
They go
that's
for
what they do there. And he said it with this like deep level of like respect, borderline on like fear. And I really think it's one of those things where he's like, everyone respects Dan Campbell, but he's on, like, he came from Dan Campbell. This is like his protege, like you said. He borderline fear like a father, and I think Dan Campbell just mentally dominated him in that game. And that's what I think really happened. I think he is going against Daddy. And you know what it's reminiscent of? You want to do another throwback? Matt Patricia going against Bill Belichick with the Lions that one year when they just wiped the floor with us. Like,
I think we beat them though too. Didn't
we maybe once we did, but one time I remember they just shut us down on offense and like we got wrecked. But anyway, I do think Ben's just still, if he's gonna be a good head coach, he's not there yet, and he's got a long way to go.
Oh yeah, the whole team. I think that GM's gonna be fired possibly, although they just extended him before the season. So,
Yeah.
But that's why it's like, why did you go there?
I don't know. That's what I said. When they announced the hiring.
Maybe he liked what Dan did, wanting to go to like a place that could never get it right and try to turn it around. But like, we had the ownership change, which I think makes it a more viable situation.
Right. It started from the top. It did.
Yeah.
The Dan Campbell coaching tree 0-4 to start. Aaron Glenn 0-2, Ben Johnson 0-2.
Well, there's a reason you hire new head coaches, so it's not exactly
very true.
Surprising.
So who do you like for an MVP in this game if you had to pick one? It's tough. So many good performances in this game.
It is a tough one.
Amon-Ra's got to be mine. It's got to be.
Maybe
he was brilliant.
Glasgow just because you hated on him so much last week. And he played a much better game.
All right. I like it. He did play much better.
Goff was absolutely...
I haven't reviewed the tape enough to know if he actually played better, but it seemingly looked better.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, my favorite turnaround from the week before was the O-line play, and they were really good in this game. I mean, really good. The only sack of Goff, I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't called back on a penalty, and it wasn't even one of our starters there. It was they brought a guy in for a jumbo package, and he whiffed on the block on Montez Sweat and took Goff down. But then it got nullified by penalty, so they didn't lose anything on it. But the O-line generally played a really good game. And like you were saying, Rod Dog, maybe a little bit rough in the running up the middle, but
I mean, they're stout there too. Like, they got big, like Sweat's no joke as a run defender, and like they got guys in the middle, but they didn't give, like you said, they didn't give the pressures, and it's not like they totally stifled it. They just made us work for it.
Right.
Well, I mean, you can go around and say everybody played a great game. I bet Brian Branch.
You
give him the MVP possibly.
Brilliant game.
I mean, that fumble was huge, and he's got a sack. He got a tackle for a loss.
2 tackles for a loss, 1 sack.
He did steal away freaking Terrion's first career interception by like the goofiest penalty. Honestly, like if that's like like I get like there's these rules about the head and neck area, whatever, but there should be some sort of context involved, and like just incidental like touching of the area should not be like, there should be some, like, it should be something that like actually has an impact. Like, he was jumping through the air, came down, and kind of like, he didn't even hit him. He like trying to like put his hands, like they just landed on him, and he just about, like kind of went off him. He didn't do anything after the ball was out, but he was already in like the tackling motion. So I just thought that was stupid call. But
he was in the air. He jumped up in the air and he came down.
Yeah, and he pulled out. He aborted the hit. Like he just kind of came down and put his hands on him a little bit. Like,
well, that's the other rule problem, I think, too. They have the helmet-to-helmet thing, which is fine. The rule's okay. Yeah. I'm not worried bad. But when you're face mask to face mask, it's not the same thing. And their face masks touch each other. I mean, when you're face to face, that's not like crown of your helmet type of hit, and it's not nearly as hard. And that should not be part of the.
Well, it's the quarterback bubble,
Yeah, that's
all that is. It's stupid, but
like Hutch last week blocking on Jordan Love. I think was that last week when he
he blocked on the pick.
Got called, but yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. This quarterback, why does he even need to wear pads? They can't hit him.
Well, and then you
You
get
know.
what like Mahomes does, and like uses it to punish the defense, like he did that. Do you guys see
Right.
that week 1 when he's going out of bounds and just jacks him up? Like
Yeah.
that was nasty, man. Like I love it's violent football, but it also just seems cheap. Like these quarterbacks, like he's going to get a 15-yard penalty if he tries to make sure he goes out of bounds, but he gets to take a free shot on you now. Like you can't protect the defense.
And I tell you, Amon-Ra too kind of pissed me off a little bit in this game. Not gonna lie.
No,
he went and faked a hamstring pull, and I'm going. As soon as he did that, I go, no. he's gone for 5-6 weeks now, and then he's faking the whole thing.
I thought it was a hammy too.
The way he did
it well.
He did a great acting job, and it looked real.
I thought it might be a celebration, but I wasn't sure, and it definitely made me like catch my breath for a second.
Yeah, it ended up being the Call of Duty like
revive.
The Call of Duty injury. Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah, because then they did like the revive thing or whatever.
Oh,
talk about.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I should play Call of Duty. I know this
celebration. Yeah, you get with the times, man.
Yeah, my Atari broke down. I haven't played since.
What a way to like celebrate a touchdown though by trolling your fans. Like,
yeah, right.
Like,
you tell me all Lions Nation watching that game wasn't like, oh no, like
all the Bears fans are probably like, oh, I hope he's out now. We can have a chance. We're all just like, what?
Hey, one guy I'd like to shout out to is that Muhammad on defense. I thought he played pretty stout in that game.
He's good.
With Davenport again getting hurt, who knows his situation?
I think he might have more pass rush upside than Davenport, honestly. Like Davenport still suffers from big guy issues where like as big and powerful and explosive he is, he's not super fast at like relatively. So he gets caught up with good tackles and stuff. Whereas I think Muhammad's got a little more of that speed rush on him.
Well, he looks like in the 2 or 3 years we've had him, he's just like getting better and better.
And he's the reason we didn't sign Za'Darius.
I'm kind of agreeing with you on that. Yeah, I think so.
More than Davenport.
He looks stout though. Like even his body, look at him, he looks different. Like he's beefed up. He's gotten quicker. He looks pretty good out there. So
I mean, and he came out pretty strong for us last year. Like he showed some serious flashes during the down stretch of the season. And he's got that same kind of long build as Za'Darius.
Yeah, I have a nominee for Rookie of the Game.
That's an easy one.
Tyleik Williams.
Hell yeah.
Yes, he was
2
awesome.
batted passes.
He was
3
awesome
now in 2 games.
Key 4th down, quarterback sneak stop.
He's a beast, man.
Is there somebody that's going to stop the tush push? It's our D tackle duo. a lot of meat in that little tiny area.
Yeah, there is
combo. I'm really liking what I see out of Tyleik. He looked really good last week too. Despite everything else, he was seriously a force in the run defense. But like, he shows some really interesting. Like one thing I noticed was he was getting blocked and he anchored and like really his body all the way down, almost to like his knees, but like kept his balance and then managed to like get off it and started rolling inside to create pressure. And it was just like that kind of contact balance and strength is not, and a guy that size is formidable. And I think his pass rush will only keep evolving too.
Yeah, he looks like he's been there for like a veteran. He looks so good in that game.
He's talented.
I was very impressed. Very impressed.
He's got the tools.
Wait till Aleem comes back too.
I know.
I know. Oh my God.
Well,
our
Pascal too.
Yeah.
The run defense is again pretty good. They had one big run they gave up.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know who else I kind of like is Roy Lopez. Dude can move pretty well for a big guy like him. And
yeah, he flashed out. He flashed out in that game pretty good a few times. Yeah, I agree with you. This line maybe better than people thought. I know the Davenport thing is dependent. I was talking him up all year, and he's already
a better D on opposite end. I know Kenny's pretty good, but he's like a rotational guy. He's not.
Well, we're not just assuming that Davenport's out. He's
Right.
But even when he's in, he hasn't. I don't know. He
got a
hasn't
sack.
shown much this year.
I think that
he
shoulder.
got one of the sacks in this game.
Yeah,
of the 5.
I think he had the first sack, did he? If I'm not, no, maybe the second one. Muhammad got the first one, maybe. I don't know, but it's
He's
ironic too.
touched
He
it.
gets hurt on a sack too, I mean, and it didn't even look
I know.
funny. It looked like just a normal tackle, you know. So I'm just worried his shoulder thing is like a chronic thing that it's not going away.
I'm
Yeah.
just curious because I have a feeling he's at the point of his career where it's like do or die time in his mind, and what level of injury this is that he's gonna try to fight through. Because where does he go from here? No one's gonna take shots on him again like Ben's been doing or Brad's been doing.
Well,
He's
I
been
mean,
getting so much.
I don't
play
blame
here.
Brad
It's
too
so
much for this. I know everyone blames Brad. He should have done something else. But the guy, when he's healthy, he is a really good player. And he's just been so unlucky. I don't know how else you put it, man. Is the
A lot of
I don't know, injury prone or unlucky, or are they both the same thing? I don't know.
all the
But,
worry warts for our defensive pass rush are like claiming vindication now though with this because
Oh yeah,
there's that this was objectively a mistake by Brad, and we should have signed Zadarius, who got a sack against the Eagles or with the Eagles or whatever. But I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal because I do think Muhammad has shown something to them that makes them trust him, and we got other guys. When Pascal gets back,
Yeah.
Yeah, Pascal hasn't come back yet either. So.
right.
he can play that. He can play that base end really well with some pass rush upside, and if he keeps developing, maybe he could be really good. But you don't need an elite pass rusher opposite of Hutch. You just need someone who can set the edge and collapse the pocket, and he is disruptive, man. Pascal was incredibly disruptive last year. He may not have that clean beat, stuff, but he's just powerful and fast.
Well, he's really good against a run. His pass
Yes.
rush, we'll see if it's improved.
Well, that's what I'm saying. His pass rush isn't like super polished yet, but like he still disrupts the pass rush plenty with just how powerful and active he is. I was watching his highlights last year, and he was showing up in a lot of plays where he was right near the sack or something. And that's all you really need. You need someone who can make it harder to double team Hutch, and I think you can get a rotation. And we do got other interesting guys. I'm like Wingo. I was really excited to see Wingo in there. I didn't see him do too much,
Yeah.
but his skill set is so intriguing. And this line's got a ton of talent. They'll find a way.
They will. I just want to say something about Hutch though in this game. He was double and triple like every play, man. And that
Yeah,
guy
that's every game.
worked his ass off. I mean, if you just can't, that guy, I don't know if there's anybody that works harder than he does on the field. He just, and it's every play, and 2-3 guy every single play, and he's helping open up for these other guys, obviously. But then he got his sack. Thank God. You're hearing that one, a well-earned sack,
Right.
and he put his hands up to the crowd, soaking in the glory. It was great to see. It's just great to see him healthy again and kicking ass.
I think he'll be good against the better teams who think they can get away without double teaming him. He'll get more one-on-one opportunities. Like the Ravens will probably be a little more cocky about blocking him and stuff like that. I mean, they might just decide to double team him, but I think that's where you might see a little more one-on-one opportunities.
Well, the problem with the Ravens is they have Lamar Jackson, who's even if you win your one-on-one, doesn't guarantee you're getting
Right.
the
True.
because he's so damn shifty.
Which is going to be really interesting. I'm really excited to see how that's what AG has been instilling in them for the last 4 years or whatever is to develop a pass rush that also contains the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Right.
Caleb Williams didn't kill us too much with his legs. He got out a couple times, but nothing crazy.
I think Aaron Glenn's still working on it though. They just the Jets played the Bills this week and they gave up 30 more points against Josh Allen. So
Well,
we know
whatever,
what last year against the Bills.
Yeah, but with our talent and health different when we were depleted when we faced the Bills. This is the horses he needed to run his defense the way he wanted it to. I mean, if you noticed, we've been running a lot of base 4 rushes. There's creative blitzing here and there, but it's not a super all over the place defense. They're playing very squared up, I feel like, and part of that's what I think makes it a little easier on the defense or the offensive line too, because you're not getting super fluidity, but it also allows you to just cover the field in a more standard blanketed way without having to, move pieces around like crazy. A base 4 rush is ideal, right? Like if you can rush the quarterback with 4, and I think that's what they're hoping to do more often. And if they can manage that, I think but that's the pass rush last year. Even without Hutch, they were starting to get really good at containing the quarterback while rushing. Even then, the injuries just kept coming. But
yeah.
I still think I'm just assuming Kelvin's kept that aspect up because it looks that way from what I've seen so far too.
You guys, we're 25 minutes in and we haven't mentioned the catch by Isaac Tesla.
I know.
It's
it's going to be mentioned. I knew we were going to talk about that. Was amazing.
Is he just going to make one incredible catch a game this year? Is that just what his role is?
He's got 2
I'll be okay if that's
NFL catches, and they're both highlight reels.
Absolute highlight.
This one was
Amazing.
better than the last one, I thought, to be honest.
I think it was better than the last one.
I
don't
love
know.
It's tough. They're both really
It was more one-hand action in a way, but like he was falling backwards like onto his back last week, and he got tipped, and he extended for it. Like that one was so freaky. This one was also freaky. They're both exceptional.
He just
Like
likes
this
to
was in a more clutch moment than last week.
But that shows what he offers too, is because Goff probably flowed that ball just a touch too high, but like not for him.
Right.
And for anyone else on the team, that's just going to go over their fingers. So that's what you got in Tesla.
Just another beautiful weapon in our arsenal, man. I mean,
beautiful.
Goff
is not making that catch.
No.
No.
But man, that was incredible. And if you notice, which I did a few times when he was in the game, he was blocking really well too. Like he's a very willing blocker downfield.
Extremely willing.
Capable too.
Yeah. So this is a Lions type of player.
He's almost like he's like a tight end receiver almost. Like he's with that size, and speed, he's got such an advantage to block. It's gonna keep springing things.
We haven't had a guy like that since Herman Moore, I want to say. I don't want to put Calvin Johnson in that category, but he was a freak. Calvin was something otherworldly.
In what category?
Of being that big type receiver who can win those 50-50 ones. We just haven't had that tall.
Kenny Galladay was that when he was here.
He was for a year or two.
He was a little bit.
He wasn't when he left.
No.
But he was when he was here.
He was 1 year wonder.
He's one of those guys who got the money and then that was done.
Yeah.
He got his bag. Got his bag.
Why didn't you want to put Calvin Johnson in that category?
No, because he's like above them, all that. Like Calvin's just it was a freak. A true human.
He was
freak.
100%
in a good way.
Still is one to this day, maybe the freakiest receiver to ever do it. But maybe. Tesla is like just a tad down the spectrum on athletic traits.
No, but just to have that 50-50 guy in the game now, like the taller with the bigger radius, catch radius. Goff's got to just be loving that,
Yeah, he really had it. That's what we've been looking for.
It's nice when you can just throw it in the vicinity of your receiver and he's gonna get it.
Ooh, DJ Chark did have a nice layout on a long bomb from Goff back when he was.
You did. I remember that
diving.
I did that.
Along the side.
Remember that.
Did you see Clemson University? They have the basketball player in on goal line packages and all they do is just have him run to the end zone and box out safety.
Really?
And just throw him a jump ball. They ran it twice against Georgia Tech this past weekend, and he drew a pass interference both times.
Is he like wearing?
He literally is like boxing out like he's catching a rebound.
Is he like wearing?
Put him in for 2 plays the entire game.
Is he like wearing basketball shorts and
I wish.
shoes because he's just a basketball player?
It was just really
sounds like he's
see.
a football.
They lost the game, but
how big is he?
It was cool to see those 2 plays for them. At least.
How big is he?
Oh, I gotta look it up. Give me a moment here. Who else stood out for you while I look this up?
Yeah.
Hey,
I want to compliment too. Back to the defense just for a moment. I think Jack Campbell played a wonderful game. That guy's game is all around just getting better and better. His pass coverage is getting better. He doesn't stop everything. He still gets a few caught on him, but he's there all the time now, and he's tighter than he used to be on coverage, and his run defense is just, man, that guy is just all over the field, fighting through blocks, making tackles, just, and he does it so quietly, like people don't even realize he's doing it, and he's just so good. I mean, what a
that's
brilliant draft pick that was.
That might be his nickname, UJ, the Silencer.
Ooh.
Because you're right, like, but he quiets everything down. He doesn't necessarily make a ton of splash plays, but he's just there to put things to rest. Like,
but if you really key on him, how he fights through blocks and things like that, and his the way he reads, reads the holes and stuff like that, the guy is, I don't know, it's
he's
hard
6'8",
to put in a word.
240, by the way.
Okay, that makes
6'8",
sense.
240. Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Anyways,
which is like not that big in the NBA.
Ian Shefflin is the.
Well, that's why I'm surprised more NBA players don't make, or like not NBA, but like elite basketball players don't make the switch. Like that size is exceptional in football, but in the NBA, it's kind of what, like average, like a little above average.
I'd say it's like slightly above average.
Yeah,
slightly above, I'd say.
Nowadays,
just barely. Like, I mean, I feel like shooting guards are 6'7" now. Like, what? Maybe not, but it does seem like they're just all so freaking huge, tall in that league.
I mean, overall, I just like the way this team responded after last week. I mean, that shows you, again,
right,
the type of culture that the Lions have when you play a game like they did.
It just gives you that nice little reassuring hug.
Yeah,
it was nice to see.
For all the panickers, especially.
Yeah, all the people who last week were same old Lions getting ready to jump off a cliff again. Now are they all back on again? Are we okay again now, guys?
I'm sure they are. I mean, that's just how it is in the NFL. When you play one game a week and you have nothing else to talk about,
true.
You panic.
That's
especially
true.
when they play like that and they're coming off with a new coordinator, new offensive line, etc. I mean, again, we're only week 2. It could revert back to the.
I mean, we are going to play the Ravens next. So.
Yeah.
Last time we played the Ravens, it did not go well.
Nope.
In Baltimore.
That's why I feel like we got to pay them back here. I feel like that still sits in Dan Campbell's mind.
Well, that's the one thing I think is working in our favor, because believe me, they have not forgotten that game, the last game. And Campbell has a way of coming back and writing things. So it'll be interesting. This time,
I would say this is a slightly more vulnerable Ravens team, just from a defensive standpoint. I wouldn't say their defense is as elite as it's been in the past.
And our offense is much better now.
Their offense is very, very good.
No, our offense is much better.
Oh, ours is too. Yeah,
since we played them last.
Yeah, and on that note, again, if I may jump in, all the talk about John Morton, I think he called a really good game in this one. Threw in a few interesting wrinkles, having Khalif and Amon-Ra running the ball, and just interesting.
I like that.
Pretty well called game for him, I think.
I like that bootleg pass that he hit to Laporta towards the in the second half, where he's running out and Laporta's just mirroring. That was really nice, and it's good to see. Like, Goff is not a mobile quarterback per se, but he's not a statue. Like, he's ran like a 4.8 40. He's not just a super slow putsy dude. He's just a true pocket passer, which means but that's like what I want to point out too. Goff was dynamic in the pocket in this game, and he was even last week. He was just harassed incessantly, but like, he is showing that I think he's making that jump that Brady and Manning did as they got older, where they just became more elusive as they got older, because they just got so intuitive and understood how to move in the pocket and sense pressures and be active with their feet and all that stuff. And I think that's going to really just take Goff's game to the next level, and might be slightly necessary as our O-line still continues to grow and we don't have Rags. But I think they did give him decent protection in this game. Really, they did.
They did.
But Goff just looks so good right now. Like, that was, and you notice he did another streak. He did 17 for 17 down the stretch. He ended with no missed balls down the stretch when he was benched.
Got to carry that into the next game here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think
this is 10th NFL season, so eventually just you take so many reps, just kind of get used to the speed and the pocket presence grows.
Well,
in
you're
time.
right about that, Z, but not everyone quarterback keeps developing like he's doing. He seems to be
No,
just
no. I
getting
think
better.
Kid J, tell me if I'm wrong, but from his time for the Rams till now, I would say he looks more athletic than when he was with the Rams.
Yeah, he definitely looks more comfortable, and definitely a little more athletic. But I think he's definitely more comfortable in the pocket, and definitely has like a better feel for like his game than he did with the
Mhm.
Rams.
He's got to work though on his leg spring. Like when he jumped into the crowd
It
there
was so funny.
was kind of embarrassing.
It was
Okay.
hilarious.
It looked like a Madden glitch.
It was
It kinda-
it
like he
was-
just like rolled in there. Like,
He, like-
slowly.
it was so awkward.
Definitely had a
It was
little bit
very
of cringe
funny,
to
though.
it. It was so funny.
Did you like the interception celebration from Kirby Joseph? They ran
Oh
like
my
the
god!
they ran like the Bud Johnson play.
Stumble.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I couldn't believe
Oh
that.
my
That
God.
was too funny.
Because
I hope
they
Ben Johnson was laughing a little bit on the sideline at
he
that.
should. I mean, he got to understand.
But like the double on well, not double entendre. Maybe it is. I don't know. But like the double meaning, it's not only at Ben Johnson but the Bears. Like at the same time. Like
Right.
you went to this stupid.
Oh,
team
yeah.
that you goofed with this play last year.
Which was my
So
favorite
funny.
play of the year last year, by the way. I loved
Definitely the most creative.
Yeah, it
Oh,
probably
there was
was.
a lot of good ones.
There was a
year.
lot of good ones, but to me, that
Yeah.
was just so just
But
amazing.
those are all X's and O's. This like
Well,
transcended the.
Yeah, it wasn't the
just
prettiest
play
play. It's just
design.
like the whole concept of it and the way they executed it was just
It was
so
psychological
good.
warfare, you know. It was play. It was
Yeah.
more than just like you don't intend fake stumble. Whoever did that before? I'm surprised more people don't do it. Like, it was a brilliant move.
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
see more deep balls to JMO this year than we saw last.
Yes,
I think that's what John Morton adds to this offense. At least a slightly more willingness to throw downfield.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that
I
was good
agree.
to see. Like, and you know what? It was more throw down field with a little less like. Ben Johnson seemed to always like to try to free things up with extravagance. I feel he'd like really like to over design plays to the point where like there's just so much going on crossing and like I feel like he's a little more direct about it. And sometimes that's all you need. Just run the 9. Like you don't need to
Yeah,
get super creative with JMO all the time. Which he like that. Oh my gosh, his run after the catch on that one play where we didn't even score,
right.
or was sick. Like the way he cut back across the field, I thought he was gonna score. And oh man, he's so exciting. But also Gibbs
Yeah,
run that one where he was breaking down the sideline and then like juke that guy to the inside and then cut back out to free up space.
He's a
Like
beast.
another 10 yards. So
well,
sick.
my favorite thing about that run was what
The
he's running
cross
down the
design.
sidelines really fast, and then he like turn an afterburner on. Do you see him like really try to beat because the guy had the angle on him, so he figures the only way he's gonna do it is try to outrun him, and he like
Are we talking?
that same run, that long run down the sideline, and
He did too.
if you look at it again though, he it's like he turned his jets on even faster. Like,
Which one
he-
though, UJ?
I mean,
Because
which one?
I'm talking about the one where they did the naked toss and he beat Sweat around the edge, and he was running and he did that cool juke to where he juked the guy to the inside and then back out to get free up the sideline for like 10 yards.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about. The other one.
Yeah, like, that's what I thought.
And
okay.
he was like running free. You thought he was going to go all the way,
Yeah,
but one of the defenders had the angle on him, and he tried to outrun him, and you could see him literally run faster, like he turned it on even higher,
Yeah.
and which was so cool to see because that guy's so fast as it is. But to see him like put that extra burst on,
I almost beat him.
he almost did, but the guy still had the angle on him. But
No, he got him from behind. He pushed him in the back.
still terrific watching this kid play. He's so good. So good. And he's always like so casual. Like he gets up and he just sort of smiles and like, kind of grins and he's just, I don't know. He's so casual about it.
I know we're going back to what we were talking about, but did you know Mekhi Wingo and Roy Lopez played the most snaps in the interior in this game?
I did not know that.
Yeah, 37 for Mekhi, 31 for Roy Lopez, 25 for Tyleik, 24 for DJ Reader.
Interesting.
That is an
Well,
interesting
it
set.
sounds like keeping the bigger dudes off their feet a little bit, like
Yeah.
because those are 320 plus pounders versus a couple lighter dudes. Because how heavy is Roy Lopez? He's not. He's only like 305 or something like that, isn't he? Or
Yeah, he's a
315
little
might
on
be
the
tops.
lighter, if you call
There's no
305
Albert
light.
Ainsworth. Or,
And I think Mekai Wingo
Patrick
is. I think Mekai Wingo is gonna be really exciting because of his speed. I think that's what, and he's younger and light and can really penetrate. I think like that's if he develops his skill set,
612
man.
or 312. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, they probably wanted to have a little more. Well, that's probably the other thing. We were way ahead, so we wanted more pressure than we wanted run stuffing.
True. I don't know. It's such a fun game in so many ways.
I do have one comment about this team that I don't like. That I don't understand the decision making on this.
Which one?
I don't understand why Grant Stewart is our kick returner.
I do.
Because
who wants to tackle that guy?
Decided to use this.
Who wants to
so
tackle
far.
that guy running full speed at you? I wouldn't.
Apparently, everybody that plays against us because he's very easily tackleable.
He's got to learn to juke a little bit.
He's like
he does not offer a lot of speed.
I don't know, he moves pretty fast
For a linebacker.
I mean, he looks like
I
he's fast when he's running the
personally
ball.
kind of
If
like
it's the
it.
playoffs and we're not using JMO as a kick returner, I'll be frustrated.
First of all, I just want to say I hate the kickoff in the
Yeah,
NFL. It's terrible.
me
It sucks. But I don't mind watching Grant Stewart back there. It's kind of fun.
I don't at all.
It's kind of fun.
I also get the feeling he's going to break one or two. Like, I think he's going to make some things happen eventually.
And that guy is electric too, man. He's just like juiced up all the time. Like he's high on cocaine or something. He's just like flying around and he's like, wow. He's all like, wow. He's excited.
Dude, his energy's awesome.
It is.
Yeah,
His
I like
energy is
watching him as
incredible.
like a rotation linebacker, but as a returner, I pass.
Well,
maybe
boy.
they're not-
I hope he proves me
Boy.
wrong.
I'm glad it's not your call.
Yeah, I don't like you as a returner either, Z.
I would just
Yeah.
like,
About
I would like
that.
to see more speed out of the kick returner.
You
Rather
don't
than
think?
just a guy that's going to get tackled right where.
Yeah, but you get
plays
that
like
little
that.
guy who takes 5 seconds to run 30 yards because he's running all different directions, and you get this guy who runs 5 seconds 30 yards, but he's going in one direction. So who's I mean,
think he's going
it's
to
the
make
same
something
thing.
happen. Someone's going to regret trying to tackle him, and he's going to blast through him, and then also he's going to have a seam, and he's going to tear one off. I
hope
think
you're right.
I see
Yeah.
something
good
there. I'm
spot.
with. And plus, I think he gets ahead of steam on guys who have to are still kind of building speed too. I don't know. I like it. It's kind of punishing too.
Okay, Z.
yeah.
Let's make this interesting.
Well, he must have shown something in training camp that we have not seen so far. 'Cause
I have
offensive thing-
$5
He had a
in my
couple
wallet.
nice ones in
Or regular
preseason.
I have $5 in my wallet, and Grant Stewart's going to run one back for a touchdown this year.
Ooh,
right.
shit.
All right,
What are the odds?
Take it on. Deal.
all right, done.
What are
Done.
the odds?
No, I just said
$5.
$5.
That's not an odd.
Just $5.
All right.
But I mean, I'm
Cup
okay
of
with it.
coffee.
Though they are using the kid, the running back there as well, and he did a heads up play. That was what I wanted to highlight in the beginning. Was that he made that kick out of bounds happen by stepping out of bounds and touching the ball. That was heads up.
Yes, it was.
So
a
that
good
was more
play.
than just them gaffing. That was him making a play.
Jackie, is that his nickname, the Kid?
I
The
forget
kid.
his name.
That was
Yeah, he's the kid. That's his
the
nickname.
kid.
Why am I
Yeah.
drawing a blank?
And I'm glad they found a reason to keep him on the team too, because I mean we're so stacked at running back, but I like having young talent coming up too, and I think he's got some upside in the run game, where maybe he replaces Reynolds next year in the year or two, or something like that, or
Yeah,
or,
it was
I
nice
don't
to
know how
see.
long Monty can go.
It was nice to see late in the game our second stringers are all in the game playing.
That was cool.
Because we were up so much.
Sailor,
yeah.
Sailors,
Jesus. Okay. I was gonna be angry if I didn't figure that out by the end of this podcast.
I also think we should gush a little more over Amon-Ra and like just the way he
Yes.
does his routes and stuff. Like those end zone curl routes he does are so wicked, and hit like Goff's ability to
dirty.
just put it where it
Oh,
needs to
so
be.
dirty.
like it's just so slippery. How do you cover that? He's too.
The
and-
answer is you
oh,
don't.
His hands are so sticky too. Like once the
Oh,
ball hits
yeah.
his hand, it is not moving.
And that play
Yeah.
where he was running down the sideline and stiff armed the dude head on and just put him on the ground. That was crazy. A head on stiff arm. That's like, don't do that because that's like your shoulder. like he just put the dude down. Like that was so
Yeah.
badass. He's a freaking dynamo, man. He
He
is
is.
transcending. He keeps climbing. It's insane. How can he get better?
I know. He was
Oh, man.
in that game. He was so dominant. It wasn't even funny. And like you said, his route running is so supreme.
So supreme.
And then, but it's not just that; it's the timing with Goff though. Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How do you read those cuts and all that? Because a lot of that's a little bit of that's ad libbing. Like they have a option, right? Sometimes receivers can go this way or go that way. Don't they sometimes have options? Where they can,
Sometimes I don't know what
I don't know.
their
Whatever it is, though,
designs are.
they are so kismet, so on the same page. It's amazing.
I think the only reason they didn't do it against the Packers was because Goff just didn't have the time, like at all,
Exactly.
to make it.
Exactly.
Like
I mean, the first
I
thing
think
Dan
that's
Campbell said in his locker room speech was about how communication was improved upon this week. So,
vastly.
I mean, obviously, when you score 50 points, the communication is much better. So.
Communication will be improved until will continue until morale improves. Yeah, right.
Beatings will continue.
Exactly.
Though it's an interesting dynamic though. What's going to happen between Gibbs or Amon-Ra and JMO, because look at the stat lines. Amon-Ra did so much. He had like I think he had like 7 or a bunch of targets to make his 111 yards, and then his rushing for 10, I think, or 7 or something like that. And so, and he did that in maybe a dozen touches or less. But like JMO did 100 and like 2 yards and 2 catches.
Right.
And that's where I think he's going to be able to pace him in yards and maybe even outdo him as the season goes on fewer touches. But Amon-Ra's still just going to eat because he's just so damn good. They both are. I mean, with protection, I just don't see how anyone stops this offense.
2 catches, 108 yards.
2 catches, 100
for
this
JMO.
This is going to be one of the most prolific offenses.
Goff missed him twice when he was open.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like his yards could have been way higher in this game, and that's going to improve too, their connection on those deep balls. And like, what do you do?
We got a lot of fun ahead of us, especially if the offensive line keeps playing the way they are.
And we haven't mentioned him, and this is why I think he's going to be the secret weapon this year, is freaking Brock Wright. He had a really good game. He had a touchdown, had another nice first down on a couple plays.
28.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be that forgotten man to exploit all these weapons. Like there's too many names ahead of him in the target list.
Just further
including
proof that
Laporta.
you can't cover everybody. There's so many weapons on this team. Someone's going to be open on every play. Every play. Goff just got to find him, and
man.
he's pretty good at doing that. So, yeah, it bodes well for the offense. That line keeps playing like
very
this.
well.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, I think the Lions' defense in the second half looked much better than they did in the first half. That's 2 weeks in a row where they've adjusted and looked really good.
What do you guys think
I
of?
wish they'd start a little faster.
What do you guys think of DJ Reed thus far?
I like him.
I love him. The fact that we're hardly mentioning him means he's doing a pretty good job, I think.
I mean,
I think he's done a pretty good job in this game.
He's done pretty good, but I feel like I've seen him get beat pretty good a few times. He gave up the plays against the Packers. Granted, the pass rush wasn't great, but like I saw him kind of struggling in coverage. He gave up one big play, I know, over the middle in this game too, where he was kind of just chasing and couldn't kind of keep up. I don't know. Jury's still a little out on him. I liked him in run support. He was nice on a couple plays coming up, but I don't know. Did he get any pass defenses? I liked Carlton Davis a lot last year, and I'm not sure he's hit that level yet. I thought everyone counted him as an upgrade out the gate, but I still feel like he's got to prove that to me a little bit.
We had 5 pass deflections. 2 of them were from Tyleik Williams. So.
Tyleik, man, that's more. That's not mistakes. That's not like a fluke. He's done 3 in 2 games now, and he has that instinct, kind of like T.J. Watt, or I mean, a J.J. Watt did. He just knows when to get his hand in the lane, and he's powerful. And
the Bears pass rush was not existent in this game for all the hype that they were getting started to see. Anyways, I just like the bag on the Bears any chance I get. So
we did a good job quelling it. We had a good balance.
I love how the Bears fans are so excited to start this season. I mean, they were like out of their minds excited. They had their coach now. We got our coach now. They
won the offseason, UJ. They won the offseason.
They did.
And then they lose to a rookie
did.
quarterback out the gate.
And now the Bears fans are crying so bad right now. I mean,
smothered.
They're questioning everything again.
I'm questioning some things. Granted, they're in the similar boat we were last week, where they need to chill out a little bit. They played, a couple tough division rivals, and they're still building something there. And Caleb Williams, though, if that being said, has not been very impressive all around. He has some great physical talents, but they're inconsistent still, and his processing and all that. He's got a long way to grow if he's going to be a good quarterback.
At least a good NFL pocket presence. He was great in college because he could escape out of situations, but it doesn't hold up in the NFL as much.
He still gets out of crazy situations, and not this week, but last week he made a throw that was one of the most unbelievable throws. He was running on a full sprint toward the sideline getting chased.
Yeah.
And he threw this one 25 yards on the field on a rope to a guy on the sidelines. And it was like, what a freaking pass. And then now you see these other passes where he's got there and he just overthrows this guy by 5 yards or throws it behind him, or his accuracy is very questionable. And and like you say, the pocket presence and his reading, he just doesn't read, go through his reads very well, I don't think.
Yeah,
I think he'll win some
deep balls consistently.
I think he'll win some games with against lesser opponents, but when you're playing some of the better teams, Vikings, I mean, even with J.J. McCarthy, they still had that defense from last year, and they have the weapons on offense, so it's not like they had a powder puff opening. So I'm just saying, if I'm the Bears fans, take a deep breath. You still got a long season. It could get longer, but
they have a long one.
I think they're going to win some games too.
What's this modern?
All the Bears fans I knew were they turned the game off midway through the third quarter.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think of that? The time issue at the end of the first half.
Good call.
I mean, would we have knocked out that ball off otherwise? I mean, it looked like the time had run out.
Well, why wasn't he out of bounds?
Because he hit in bounds first, and you have to go.
Was he being touched when he hit the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, then okay. I
they did get away with one. I think there.
I think so.
Yeah,
well, that's all
that
right.
was a little
We've had
fluky.
our share of not getting it.
Yeah,
true.
And it's not like
never apologize for having a call go our way. That's what I always say.
Yeah, no, and they still got the ball out the gate, and we shut them down and got it back. And no.
So what else?
Did you see how the Broncos game ended?
No. Oh, I heard about it. Yeah, I didn't see it.
First of all, the Colts coach really questionably ran 3 run plays from the 50-yard line, when they need to get in field goal position. And they end up settling for a 60-yard field goal. And the guy misses it terribly. I don't even think it made it 60 yards. But the Broncos player, they got a personal foul for leverage, where you push yourself off the center to jump higher in the air. You hardly ever see it called, especially on a game-winning field goal. Anyways, they got the 15-yard penalty, then they kicked the game-winning field goal next.
Oh jeez, that's just sloppy.
Oh man, it looked like it, but you don't really see it called.
I mean, because people know better now. You don't do that. You don't leverage off the center while his head's down.
I think it was technically the right call. Either way, if I was a Broncos fan, I'd be absolutely just beside myself losing a game that way.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
And then the Giants Cowboys game was crazy. 41 points in the fourth quarter, and then they including a 64-yarder by the Cowboys kicker, who's a beast. That was the one bad thing about this game. Jake Bates missed a field goal badly.
Yeah.
He did.
55-yarder, wasn't it? It was a
Yeah.
long one.
I mean, it was
He
just a
just
bad
missed.
kick. Everything,
Yeah.
snap and hold was good. Missed it badly.
He went the distance, but not in the right direction.
No. Was that his only field goal? No,
I think-
he made one.
He made one too, yeah.
Yeah.
Made a 34-yarder. Okay.
He
7
just didn't
extra
want to
points. He
make
made
it
all 7 extra
55 points.
He made all 7 extra points.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I didn't mention? The Packers won on Thursday night. They moved to 2-0.
Yeah.
Vikings lost on Sunday night. They moved to 1-1. And JJ McCarthy is probably out for a little bit.
Didn't the Packers play the Vikings?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I
No.
thought there was 2 division games. Never mind.
Come
The
on, we're in a picks
Falcons-
pool. You make picks.
Whatever. After that's just guessing. I mean, it's all guessing. What am I saying? It's I don't remember. But
Eeny, meeny, miny,
the
mo.
Falcons beating the Vikings. That's interesting.
Yeah, in Minnesota. In Minnesota too. The JJ McCarthy, not good. Not good. He had like the lowest quarterback rating of the week, and
I'm
was
glad
like
he's on
a-
my bench.
QBR is like that. They go to 100. It's different than the quarterback rating. It's like 2 different things. Anyways, his QBR was like 28.2, and if you just spike the ball every play, it's like 29.3. So he was worse than just if he spiked the ball every play.
That's crazy.
People are hyping him up after winning week 1 against the Bears, but now we've seen what the Bears are, and we've
Mm.
and the Minnesota was bad for 4 quarters instead of 2 quarters. Last game against the Falcons. Anyway, so
still a
that's the
rookie.
division wrap up. So Vikings and Lions 1-1, Packers 2-0, the Bears in the cellar yet again at 0-2.
Ooh, good time to buy Lions because everyone's picking the Packers to win the division right now. So
Yeah, I mean they do
Yeah.
look good through the 2 weeks. So
I'd say mostly
Yeah,
because of
we
their
helped 'em.
defense. Their defense is pretty stout.
that
Uh,
Thanksgiving game the Lions have against the Packers is going to be
Yeah,
one of the bigger ones they've had in a while.
that's going to be a good one.
it's gonna be big.
It's gonna be
I mean, their offense did kind of go down the field pretty good on us too in that game.
In the beginning.
Early.
Early.
I mean,
they
but
did. We
second
had-
half was them trying to run more to keep the clock going.
They still didn't
They
do
didn't really
very
do
good
too
at it.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, our offense basically gave them that game.
Well, that was the game. The game was our offense wasn't clicking. Our line was out of sync. That's what killed us in that game more than anything.
But it does seem like can we not make this a trend where we have to give up like a touchdown in the first half or 2? Like, like I
that
thought
would be nice not to do that.
because like the
Well-
Packers did go down pretty easy on us in that first half on the defense. They were getting picked apart decently, and not getting great pass rush that first game. So that'll have to improve still. But
Well, that's the idea. Get better each week. All you can
The
do.
Lions, they as mentioned earlier, they are traveling to Baltimore next week for Monday Night Football.
Ooh,
Monday
baby, Monday Night Football.
prime time game.
Are
Love the
you
Lions
ready
in prime
for some
time.
football?
hey, did
If you had
Barnes
to guess
do
what the
much in
spread
this?
is, guess what the spread is.
11.
You know,
11.
14.
Red Dog.
Wait, against Baltimore?
Yeah, what is the spread?
Baltimore by
it's gonna
6.
be like 3 and probably like 4.5.
All right, you right in the middle. 5.5 is the spread for the.
I said
Oh,
6.
man,
I was
I was
close.
so close.
Yeah, you did a little slightly closer, but either way,
What?
underdog.
I said 4.5.
He said 6. He was off by half.
I was
Yeah,
off
I
by
missed
half.
by half. You were up by
Wait,
off
it's
by
5.5.
one.
You were up by 1, a whole 1.
Oh, you said 5.5. I was thinking 5. Okay, never mind. You're right.
That Wabash education.
That's right.
No, it's that hearing.
Yeah.
But
that
seems about right.
Yeah, so underdogs going into Baltimore next week by a touchdown, pretty much. So
if Baltimore doesn't
No
have an
respect.
ugly game,
No respect is right. Well, these are big games. I mean, these are games.
this is
you know,
powerhouse
yeah.
games, maybe.
It is.
yeah, and then it looks like Joe
Heavyweight.
Burrow's not going to be available for when the Lions travel to Cincinnati in a couple weeks.
Damn.
I
The
suppose
Chiefs have
that's
started
good.
0-2.
Yeah. If you like to
the odds
lose like
make
a
the playoffs
bitch.
when you start 0-2
Or
is
win like a
10%.
bitch.
Yeah.
Some interesting things. The Bucks are 2-0.
Bucks have been tough. I like the
Bucks are steady.
I like them as
Flying
a fun.
Eagles, that's at Philly. That could be for the division or the number 1 seed again.
The Eagles beat the Chiefs, right?
They did.
Yeah,
they did.
they did.
Eagles
Tush
are
push,
tough.
unstoppable.
Is what's his face back? Spitter.
Who?
Spitter.
Oh, Jalen Carter. Jalen
Spitter?
Carter.
Oh yeah, he's
Is he
So
back?
He didn't get suspended. He just
He
got
didn't
a
get
big fine.
suspended. Oh man,
He just got a big fine.
But yeah, they got a lot of things going.
I remember Romanowski doing that back in the day with the Broncos.
Spitting?
Yeah.
On people.
You remember him, that Romanowski?
Yeah.
Big white
Crazy.
linebacker. He was a psycho. He's like, he was all on all kinds of, I don't know. That guy was steroided up or something. I don't know. He was a whack job. he beat up his own teammate one time, like put him in the hospital or something. The guy was
Jeez.
crazy.
He had it
The guy
coming.
was nuts.
And he spit on people.
I think he did once. He got penalized for that, or
Wouldn't shock me.
no, he was not.
I
That guy
guess
was
not.
crazy. He's up there with that. Who's that guy who played on that great USC linebacking quarterback? He played for the Texans.
Cummings. No,
No,
that's not right. Cushing.
Cushing, Ryan Cushing.
Oh, right,
You ever watch the videos of that guy? He
He's
is.
badass.
You talk about a nut job. That
he was
guy
on roids too. So.
He was crazy.
Oh yeah,
he
he
was
was fun to
crazy.
watch while he was roided up.
Oh, I loved watching
Fucking
him. He
beast.
was so much fun to watch. He was a blast to watch.
He probably didn't even really need the roids. He was a very gifted player. Like he was
Right,
tall, fast. That well, I know this is kind of random, but like that USC freaking linebacking core was so
Was
stacked
maybe
that
one of
year.
the best ever.
Ray Maluga.
Yeah, Malaluga, Cushing, and what's his name, played for the Packers. Clay Matthews. What a linebacking crew!
And then that's their
on a
fourth
college
guy
football
was,
team. That was insanely good.
I always forget the fourth guy's name. He was like a Hawaiian or Samoan guy, and he got drafted too. He was in the league.
Yeah,
Not Palomalu.
yeah.
No,
not
Palomalu.
Palomau.
No,
it was a
Maluga
Hawaii.
was the main guy, but no, he was like what was his name? But anyway, it doesn't matter. He was the fourth guy and got drafted as well, and had a fruitful career for himself. Like crazy.
Well, that's our linebacking crew right now, man. We got
We got some dudes.
Enzo, Campbell, Barnes.
How about Barnes? Did you notice much from him in this game?
I must say, he didn't stand out to me a lot. He was around plays. Nothing stood out to me in this game.
Yeah.
But he was out there most of the time. I guess he was doing good.
Well, it's
I
good.
don't
He
know.
needs to just stay healthy and be out there. Probably he needs to find his groove.
All these guys, I mean, when they get in game shape, even like Hutch.
Well,
I still don't think
come off
Hush is
him.
100% yet. I think, he's building himself up to that now. When he 4 or 5 games in this season, when he's truly like when
he's been
he's gonna
double
be-
teamed to the ends of the earth.
he
and now
just gets stronger. He's like the Hulk. They're gonna keep doing this to him,
Uh-oh.
right?
Wait,
Then-
he's like the Hulk now too.
Another Hulk
We got
reference.
Manu,
Okay,
and we got
they keep doing this to Hutch, and all it does is make him stronger.
it is. It makes him better. He's gonna learn more and more tricks to beat him. And
Yeah, he will. But I mean,
Yeah,
but I
trying to
keep
look up the linebacker. I don't notice any other names personally.
it was 3 guys. They were
Maiva,
3
maybe?
absolute stud linebackers that year at USC. I can't remember
Anyways,
their guys.
what year
But
was it?
I'm looking at the 2006 USC roster.
was it 2006? Is that when it was?
Oh, Clay Matthews is a freshman this year.
Oh, you're like a few years off. Luka Maiva, I think was his name.
I thought it was Malalagu or Malo.
Ray Maluga was the
Malaluga.
middle linebacker.
Yeah,
He was a
him and
starter.
Clay Matthews and Cushing. Those 3
I'm talking
guys.
about the fourth guy.
A 4th guy.
Yeah,
Luka
he got drafted.
Mayava.
Yeah, he got drafted too. He played in the NFL for a while.
Hey, no one talks about the 4th guy. Nobody.
But that's why it's so crazy that he got drafted.
Malcolm Smith, I believe he played in the NFL. A lot of NFL linebackers in the state.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Unless we want to go to other college linebacker rosters in the early 2000s.
No, I do want to give a shout out though. I want to give a shout out to your brother, Charlie Zacconi, playing for the Eugene Emeralds. Finished up a great season this year. 22 home runs, league leader in RBIs.
Promote that man.
Yes, promote that man. He's in
yeah.
high A baseball for the San Francisco Giants. This kid is tearing it up, man. His stats are unbelievable. Led the
Yeah, he
league in
must
like
be.
several categories: hits, multiple base hits, doubles, triples. I mean, at home runs. Unbelievable. This kid, 6'4", 235, great infielder. I mean, this kid's got all the tools. Why aren't they? They need to promote this kid. We need to start a groundswell here to get this guy up. He's tearing it up. I just want to give him a shout out for a great season. That's all I want to do. Just what a great season. Great season.
Shout out.
That was good.
I like it. All right, so we'll wrap it up. And there's someone else we need to shout out.
Okay.
We always shout out every episode. That, of course, is our producer,
Kid J.
Kid J.
Wait, I got
every single week.
He is the best in the
I'm glad.
business.
Wait, for
Best.
USC linebackers, just talking about Keith Rivers. Did you guys mention him?
No.
Okay. Oh,
Hey,
he was drafted 9th overall in the NFL.
Oh wow.
In 2008.
Oh,
So
Wait,
he was also USC linebacker.
wow.
In 2008, the same year as Matthews and all came out?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He must have been a senior when Matthews was a junior or something. I'm looking at 2008 roster.
Or was he a D end or something?
Well, anyways,
Kukamaeva played for the Browns for 5 years.
if you have any comments about this past performance for the Lions or about the USC linebacker core,
No.
you
One
can
more-
follow us on Instagram at Drinking a Blue Kool-Aid or Twitter /X at Drinking Lions, unless your thoughts, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at DTBK_Lions and leave a comment to our video about the 2008 linebacker core.
Can I add one more quick shout out? Can I? One more? Quick?
Go ahead, UJ.
All right. My nephew, your cousin, Grady, is playing football this year.
Oh, let's go.
He had his first football practice today.
Let's go.
I just had to shout out because this kid
There
was
you go.
he was God built this kid to play football, so I can't wait to see what he does. I can't
We
wait.
need
He's
football back
very
in the
young.
family.
He's only like, I don't know, 10, 11. I don't know. But trust me, we'll be hearing about this kid. That's all.
All right.
Ooh.
Future
Our
center,
next
future
Next
center for the
family
Detroit
shot of a
Lions.
pro NFL player. I like-
All right. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Corn-fed boy.
That's right.
Born for the offensive line right there.
No,
Or D-line. Interior D-line.
no.
All right, so we'll wrap it up. Just otherwise, I just got to thank our listeners. Thank you for tuning in every week. Spotify, Apple, get your podcast. Please download, please subscribe, please leave a review. Other than that, we greatly appreciate everybody for listening. And last but not least, as always, go. Lions! Woo!
Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rock, rock, rock. Go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain.